Making money as a producer is not as simple as just saying, hey, I'm gonna have a client and they're gonna pay me and then we're good money, right? There's a couple things that you need or valuable assets that you need to increase your dollar and increase your clientele and increase your pedigree as a producer. And I got those 8 people and 8 tools coming up right here on the Music Money Makeover Show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Money Makeover Show. Look, I know you want to make this money as a producer. I know you do. And I know you want to make it fast because all of you all have stressed how fast you want to make this money, but you got to have some tools and assets as a producer to make this money substantial, let's say. All right, so enough with the talking, let's jump into the show. First things first, you're going to need your attorney. I always like to put the attorney first, right? Your attorney will be used to conduct high-profile business with your upper echelon clients who also have attorneys and aren't afraid of contracts. You will need your attorney for your synchronizations, song usage, brand deals, and sample clearance contracts. Now, when you're starting out, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be simple to do yourself. It's going to take you some time to learn how each of these deals come in, how they're negotiated, and who they're coming from. And the attorney will be your friend in this aspect. Plus, once they see that you're just reeling in the deals by yourself, they will start to make more deals on your behalf. So an attorney is going to be a valuable asset to you, the producer. All right, so let's go to number 2 here. A producer contract. You need a producer contract designed to your standards that includes your royalty standards, your points, and any other stipulations that are necessary for you to conduct business comfortably. Now, we're going to have 2 documents in our stash, okay? We're going to use this contract and we're going to get this from the attorney. This will be our standard contract we're going to use, and we're going to use it further down the line in the video as well. And we'll use this for all clients. This will be our first presentation to anybody coming in the door. Hey, this is the contract. This is the agreement, and this is what we're doing. And this is how we'll conduct business, okay? Just to let them know that you're serious and you got everything in a row. You want them to understand I'm worth my dollar amount. So you're going to need one of these producer contracts, and you're going to need to know how it actually works, okay? Number 3 here. Now, you're going to need my master in publishing split sheet. I don't know anybody else who has this. Let me show you what this is for. All right, this is for all of your independent artists who do not or who don't have their teams built out. This will be the best document to use because it is a producer contract and split sheet rolled into one minus the legal jargon, just enough to conduct business. All right, it's perfect for the new independent artist and team that doesn't understand business just yet and may feel threatened by contracts. So you can download this below, as you see right here in the bottom right hand corner. All right, now let me talk about this for a minute, and let me talk about the reason why I made it. All right, you may encounter on your way up situations where you can't get business done with a producer contract because A, the client doesn't have an attorney, B, they can't read the contract, so they feel insulted and threatened, right? Their intelligence feels threatened, and you need something simple enough so that they understand, but you need enough documented data so that your attorney can put it into a contract or that you can have it on file for later use and purposes, right? You need everything that's actually in your producer contract to be in a simple or simplified form, and that's what this is, because this is going to help you out down the road. This is going to make you more money faster, quicker, with less headache from all the newbies. So when you pass them, you ain't got to use it no more. But actually, yes, you do need, but once you pass them, you can get into the heavy stuff with the contract. You can get into the more glorified stuff with the contract. But when you're starting out, you need something simple. Okay, so next one right here. Publisher or personal music administrator. You will need somebody to do all of your registration if you don't have somebody. Do not rely on the artist company to handle your publishing registration unless it's a major record company. This is how you will get your real long-term passive income. This is your retirement income right here, technically, your publishing money, because as you grow as a producer, you'll be making money so fast on the front end that the back end is just stacking up for you. Okay, so what I mean by don't rely on the artist to do the registration is because chances are they have so many other things going on that they won't have time to do it. If you look at my master and pub split sheet, you'll see that there's a designated party there who will do the registration. Somebody has to do that on your behalf. I recommend that it's your team. I recommend that as a producer, you handle that so you can get your coin right. Trust me, most artists in the beginning stages don't know what they're doing. Let's go to the next one. DocuSign account. As I said earlier, we were going to use our producer contract for some other things. Now, once you get your standardized producer contract, you're going to need one of these DocuSign accounts because every piece of business won't be conducted with your attorney. So check this out. When you're moving a lot of weight, or beats rather, you will need this account because you will need to sign quickly to keep the process going. This allows you to put pressure on people who don't sign your agreements quickly or easily. What I'm saying is, even if you have that master pub split sheet I was talking about earlier, or if you have a standardized producer contract for yourself, you will be conducting so much business as it starts to pick up that you can't solely rely on the attorney, right? You might do business on Saturday night. They purchase the beat in cash on Saturday night. You write up the contract on Saturday night in the studio. They take the master files and they're out of there. And you do the splits and all that stuff on Saturday night. You need a DocuSign account to sign everything. You see what I'm saying? It can literally happen like that for you. And so that's why I'm recommending a DocuSign account, okay? Let's go to the next one. Session musicians. Having session musicians on deck will revolutionize your sound and put you ahead of many producers to elevate your game to a new high. It's always great to add real instruments from time to time to your tracks or have synth programmers work with you on a track. Don't just think that it just has to be you. Like if you're somewhere like in Omaha, Nebraska or something like that, reach out to people on Sound Better. I always recommend Sound Better. Reach out to people there so they can add some licks and stuff on guitars, horns, and sax and flute and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that you would need, some background vocals, any of that stuff. So that your sound starts to round itself out beyond what you programmed on, the DAW or the beat machine. I'm just recommending it because this gives you more color. It broadens your sound. So this is something or some people that you're going to need in your tool case. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next one. Now, engineers. Building a contact list of engineers that work well with your sound is the main hub in your music production process. You will need recording engineers that you vibe well with and that understand what your needs are. Mixing engineers that understand your sound and your favorite mastering engineers to finalize the process. Believe me, your clients will be asking you for a recommendation to one of these 3 types of connections, especially if they're flying into your city to work with you, right? Like if they're like an A-lister and, they want to get this, because you got a lot of rappers who want to get it done. Same week they come in, they want to, hey, let's get it mixed, let's get it mastered, let's knock it out. And if they don't have those contacts, they're looking at you, the producer, to handle that. Now, you, on the flip side, the producer, you're looking at the engineer and you're like, okay, I need someone to finalize my sound beyond what I can do. Let's get the sound sounding great across the frequency spectrum. And that's what you're going to need an engineer for. And that's what you're going to want a mastering engineer for, to really tweak your sound, to get it sounding great in the car, on stereo systems, on headphones, you name it. Beyond what you can do. I know the software is out there. The software that's out there is really great, but sometimes you need that professional aspect put on your beats. Add some recording engineers, some mixing engineers, and mastering engineers to your staff. Once again, Sound Better has a great Rolodex of people on there, so check them out. All right, this is my last one right here. All right, songwriters. As a producer, it's great to pass your beats around to artists and other songwriters, but you need to build up your list of contacts so that you can produce quality records in a decent time frame. Having a circle of songwriters that you work with further develops your sound. Okay, so visualize this. You can try to work with a lot of songwriters out there by just, because songwriters need beats too. But occasionally you'll find a songwriter that you vibe with well. You all can kind of become a little team. Maybe for a year or so you rock out with this writer, y'all have a bunch of records built up. Instead of just beats, like you got packs of beats, now you got records that can be sold on the market. And that's what a songwriter will do. Songwriters will also help you broaden your sound as well. They'll help you with arrangements. They'll help you shape and mold those verse cavities for where the vocals will sit. They can also come in, and if they're really good at vocals, and you can find a vocal producer out of a songwriter. The more records you have on file, the better. Everybody has beats, but everybody doesn't have great records. And having a songwriter in your tool chest will be a great asset, a valuable asset to you as a producer to increase your dollar, your cash flow, your money, your capital, whatever you're talking about, your catalog, increase the value of it all. Anyway, everybody, that's been today's show. Make sure you download the Profit Maximization checklist down below to all the free stuff, the free split sheet. Make sure you grab the Master and Pub split sheet down below. Make sure you book a call with me, and I'll see you all later. Peace. Everybody, thanks for watching the show. Log on to musicmoneymakeover.com/shop to download all my books and free guides. And while you're there, click on the Book a Call tab to get a one-on-one Zoom call with me to get all your music business questions answered and solved. Thanks for watching.